Avengers Endgame has finally had its somewhat Superbowl trailer, and let me tell you, it was actually pretty amazing. Sure, I wasn't exactly able to actually catch it the same day everyone else did, but sooner or later it did come across me sometime yesterday. And it did actually go by pretty much very fast since it was only 31 or at least 30 seconds long. So, instead of actually telling you guys my personal thoughts, I'm going to be explaining, or rather instead, breaking down pretty much every single scene exactly as to what happened in those 30 seconds. Now, because it's only 30 seconds, the video might be much shorter, which is why I'm just going to be telling you guys my thoughts on the trailer just for a short amount of time. So, with that out of the way, let's get right into the video. So the trailer begins with pretty much everyone who has been dusted, including the Guardians of the Galaxy, Falcon, and Vision, with Spider-Man being also one of them. After this, it shows the ruins of New York with looking like as if it was abandoned, like there's literally no one around in the city. There is also abandoned ships around the Statue of Liberty, and then there's this mysterious room somewhere in New York, I assume, or it could be somewhere in the stadium. I'm not really sure. Where there's a room that has a poster that says "Where we go after everyone is gone." Then Captain America says, "Some people move on, but not us." Then there's a big montage that shows pretty much scenes that might be in the Avengers Endgame movie. Well, I don't really remember the official scenes, but I can actually explain most of them. The first scene shows Nebula and Iron Man fixing the Milano, or rather instead the Benatar, and trying to repair it so that they can get back home to either Earth or on Titan 2. The next scene shows four of the original Avengers walking outside, gazing upon something that's either leaving Earth or landing on Earth, which I assume could actually be Tony Stark and Nebula, or Captain Marvel arriving. Most people said that it's really Thor and Rocket leaving with the Quinjet, which could actually make sense just because of the look on their faces. And also, there's this other scene that also shows Ant-Man and War Machine suiting up for some threat that might be coming towards them or coming into the room that they're in. There's also this other scene that shows Ronan looking at something that is really red, which could actually be either one of the Infinity Stones or could be someone new to the team. And then there's also this other scene where it shows Black Widow shooting a target at something, probably also training herself to actually use guns again in Avengers 4. And then there's also this scene that shows Rocket walking into some building that seems to be abandoned. Probably he could actually be looking for answers or a way to go into space to actually look for Tony. We don't know for sure what could actually happen in this one. And then we have another montage where Thor is walking out of a porch, which could actually be where Thanos is right now. And then after that, we have Captain America, or rather instead Steve Rogers, putting on the shield that he left behind to Tony, and is wrapping it back on to himself. And then the trailer ends with the remaining Avengers that are still on Earth, along with Rocket, walking towards in a line with pretty much all the remaining Avengers. Probably going in time, or probably could be actually looking for the remaining heroes that must have survived the snap. We don't know for sure what could actually be happening in this scene, but whatever is happening, I assure you, it might be them getting ready to go back in time. And then the trailer ends. So yeah, that's pretty much all there is to know about the trailer, except for the fact that we don't know exactly what's going on in the trailer. Like, we don't know what is the red glowing aura that Ronan or Hawkeye is looking at, or we don't know exactly as to what the Avengers are looking at into the Sky Knight, and we don't know exactly what are the rest of the Avengers are doing when they're walking in a line. But that doesn't mean we should speculate. Now, I would actually speculate about exactly what it could, but that can be saved for another video. But with that out of the way, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video, share it to pretty much everyone in the solar system, and I'll get back to you in a short time. This is the Man of Action, and I look forward to hearing from you.